another episode of WCU Weekly. I'm your host, Courtney Medwin.
And I'm Lauren Beachy. Court, will you be my Galentine?
I'd love to. Yes, tomorrow is Valentine's Day alongside a whole bunch of other things happening this week. Looking into some campus news, our alumni are doing some pretty amazing things. First Lady Jill Biden, who was class of '82, invited alumni Mitzi Collin Lopez to be among those guests seated in her viewing box as President Joe Biden addressed a joint session of Congress at the United States Capitol this past Tuesday. Lopez graduated from WCU in 2021 with a political science degree, and she is currently a digital ad content creator. What an amazing opportunity for our fellow Ram.
The on-campus housing crisis continues. Let's send it over to Isabella for more information.
Reporting for WCU Weekly, my name is Isabella Yaskanich. I'm currently here on Westchester University's campus in the residential quad. Over the past few weeks, students have become increasingly more frustrated with the current housing situation. Many of them are left high and dry with no future plans for the housing situation for the school year of 2023-2024. A lot of them have tried to apply for on-campus housing and are now forced to find off-campus housing or any other solution. Many of them are considering transferring or are just left with a lot more stress than their schoolwork. And today we are speaking with a bunch of students to kind of get their take on the situation and see how it's been impacting them.
Okay, so the Westchester housing crisis is just that students are trying to get housing on campus, like students that have been here, students that are freshmen, sophomores, juniors, whatever, and they don't have enough room for everyone. They're denying housing to people that are already here, and people are scrambling to find housing, and it's really hard to find it. Me and my friends were denied housing, and we're trying to find any place possible. We were trying to find USH housing. We tried South Campus. We're trying just anything that's possible as right now. So yeah.
I was planning on living on campus next year for housing, of course, because I don't live that close to Westchester. Me and my friends applied in the fall, like November-ish, and then we got waitlisted, and then we applied for housing somewhere else, and we got waitlisted for that also. And then we called them, and they didn't help us. They were just like, it's randomized, you just have to wait. Next year, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I might transfer instead of coming to Westchester, which really sucks because I like it at this school a lot.
So I have seen it occurring a lot with a lot of students, mostly all of my friends actually, because they accepted too many freshmen. There's not enough housing for all of us. We can try to figure out off campus, but it's also just too expensive. The stress on finding housing on top of the stress from the classes here is it's a lot, so it's very overwhelming. It is really frustrating, and I'm also ashamed of Westchester for not handling this better. I am afraid I'm gonna have to transfer because I live 2 hours away in a different state, so if there is no housing for me, then there's no way that I can commute back and forth, so I would probably have to transfer.
And that was a look at what some of the students had to say about the current housing crisis. Please stay tuned and follow the story along. In about 2 weeks, we have an interview scheduled with the housing department themselves to see what they have to say and what action is being taken on the situation. I'm Isabella, and this is WCU Weekly.
Thanks, Isabella. I don't know about you, Courtney, but I think the weather has been on our side this week.
For the middle of February, I am shocked to see people in shorts.
Let's send it over to Morgan to see if the sunny skies continue.
Thanks, Lauren. What's up, Westchester? I hope you're having a golden day. I'm Morgan Bailey with a WCU Weekly Weather Report. This week it's starting to warm up, so let's hope it stays that way. Starting off strong, on Monday we have partially sunny skies with a high of 52 and a low of 34. Not too bad to start off the week. Tuesday is looking similar with a high of 53, and at night we drop to a low of 41 with clear skies. On Wednesday, we see the temperature rise, but the weather fall. There will be some showers with a high of 55 and a low of 37. Thursday will be the warmest day of the week with a high of 61 and a low of 42. Those rain clouds will be sticking around and following us into Friday. We finish off the week with those showers from Wednesday coming back to hang out. Our high will reach 52 and our low will drop all the way down to 31. It looks like it's going to be a hot and cold week, so bring your jackets just in case. I'm Morgan Bailey with this week's weekly weather forecast. Sending it back to Lauren and Courtney.
Looks like the end of this week will be a bit gloomy.
Luckily, we have mostly indoor sports going on this week. Let's send it to Jordan to update us on what's going on for the Golden Rams this week.
Thanks, Courtney. What's up, Rams? I'm Jordan King with WCU Weekly's latest sports update. For a recap of last week, on Monday, women's basketball beat Shippensburg 80-70, and both the men's and women's basketball team won versus East Stroudsburg. This has led the women's basketball team to their 10th consecutive win. Congratulations, ladies. Looking forward into this week, starting on Wednesday, the swim team will begin their PSAC tournament. And men's and women's basketball goes up against Shepherd University at 5:30 and 7:30 p.m. On Friday, the track team will head to Kutztown to compete in the last chance meet. The games don't stop there, so let's take a look at Saturday. The baseball team will head to Virginia for their spring tournament. Basketball will be home against Lock Haven University at 1 and 3 p.m. Finally, at 11 a.m., women's gymnastics will compete at Cornell University. Best of luck, Rams. Come in person to cheer on these teams this week, or you can catch updates via the live stream posted on our athletics website. I'm Jordan King, and that's a wrap for this week's sports update. Let's check out this women's basketball courtside report.
Yeah, you mentioned this is a 10-game win streak. I can confirm that. How hard have you guys worked for this?
We work really hard, and I think we forget that sometimes that, like we're so focused on like big pictures and stuff like that we forget to take it one game at a time. So we work really hard, and we just need to keep remembering that we work really hard for this.
Last game, you scored 32 points. How do you feel about that performance and your performance tonight?
We have like 5 people on our team that can go out and have 30 any night, so it's just who's ever feeling it. I think we do a good job at riding the hot hand. So, to be able to step up for our team like that, and we were down in scoring, to be able to hit shots like that and go face to face with Ariel Jones, one of the top players in the conference, it is awesome to match that energy. Tonight was shaky, but a win's a win. So.
Last game, you recorded your 1,000th career point for Westchester. How do you feel with that big achievement?
It's awesome. I didn't get it in high school, so it was the first time I got it here, so it was pretty cool. It's pretty special, but accolades like that, I'll reflect on them later when I'm done playing and stuff like that. So it was cool to get, but keep pushing bigger things ahead.
Is there anything that you or the team noticed last game that you improved upon this game?
I think we realized that we need 1 through 14. The bench was so lit last game. We feed off each other's energy, how each other play. Some people need paint touches, some people like getting jumpers. So to be so versatile, 1 through 14, we need each other.
After this win and the other 9, how are you feeling going into next week against Shepherd?
I'm not looking at Shepherd yet. We have a bye this weekend, so I'm very, very excited to be off, get some rest. But, we'll be back at it. I think Sunday, Saturday, Monday, we'll focus in on Shepherd, get the last 4 games out of the way, and get into the playoffs.
That is all the time we have for this week's show.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram at WCU.weekly to keep up to date with behind the scenes, news updates, and more.
Signing off, I'm Courtney Medwin.
And I'm Lauren Beachy.